Welcome to Hatman Strikes Back Daily Boxing News. Now, I want to direct you guys towards this interview here with Liam Smith, because in it, he talks about the run-up to the Chris Eubank Jr. rematch, specifically his dealings behind the scenes with Ben Shalom, who at the time he was signed to. And basically, he tells the story of how, before the first fight, he received a call from Boxer. I'm not sure if it was Ben Shalom himself or some other representative of the company. And they told him that Eubank Jr. wanted a rematch clause in the contract. Okay, this is before the first fight. And Liam Smith said, okay, cool. Here are my terms for the rematch. This is what I want for the rematch. I want this percentage and, so on and so forth. And he makes out as though his terms were verbally agreed to by Boxer, by Shalom, in that phone conversation. And he kind of just left them to it. But after beating Eubank, going into the rematch, he all of a sudden discovers that Ben Shalom didn't honor anything that was said in that phone conversation. And instead, he used a contractual option on Liam Smith as his contract for the rematch. And so just to explain a contractual option briefly, sometimes they're referred to as matching rights. So let's say you're a boxer and you've got a 3-fight deal with a promoter with an option at the end of it. The option is for the promoter to be able to have one more fight with you under certain circumstances. And it can vary from contract to contract, but in many cases, when the 3 fights are up, other promoters can make you offers. But if your promoter can match the offer or surpass the offer, then they get to promote you for that one last fight, hence matching rights. So it's really a contractual stipulation that benefits promoters. And obviously in this case, according to Liam Smith, the option that Ben Shalom had on him, as far as the terms that were in it and what have you, was not satisfactory financially, given the context. He just beat Chris Eubank Jr. You'd expect to get paid more for the Eubank Jr. rematch, right? But because, according to Liam Smith, the phone conversation they had was disregarded, and Shalom instead, again, according to Smith, did something sneaky, not illegal, but sneaky, and used the option he had on Liam Smith as his contract for the rematch instead. Smith says that he got paid less for the rematch than he got paid for the first fight, which is crazy. You beat a guy 99.9% of the time, you expect to get paid more for the rematch, not less. In boxing, nobody's your friend. It doesn't matter how friendly they are or how much they smile up in your face and put their arm around your shoulder and go out to dinner with you and have banter and meet your family and all that type of stuff. If they couldn't make money out of you, they wouldn't be doing all that. Plain and simple. So you don't trust anyone in this business, no matter how long you've known them. As long as they're making money out of boxing, you cannot afford to trust them, at least not completely. You can trust somebody to some extent, but always understand that it's a business for them too, whether they're a trainer, a promoter, a manager, an agent, you name it. If they're making money, then you need to factor that in to your assessment of them, how much you trust them and so on. But yeah, moral of the story is trust no one in boxing. Have a watch of the interview. It was Liam Smith actually on Simon Jordan's podcast. Let me know what you guys think about it all in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.